to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Lillard looking around. Thompson pulls it in.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball and his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court.
First team foul.
Goes up off the inbound. Thompson, no good. And the Bucks with possession. The three, here's Lillard. Pure from three-point range.
Tell you what, doesn't matter whether he's on the move or standing still, Leonard is a flat-out laser shooter.
Tries the spin move. Irving. The rebound by the Bucks. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You know that this is where Giannis wants the ball, but how do you stop him? I don't have the answer.
Irving looking around. Antetokounmpo with the block. They recover it. The three from Thompson. Again the miss by the Mavericks. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
It goes on Kyrie Irving.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with. A beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. An attitude of joy and unselfishness.
And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him.
Prince can't hit. Washington outside. And here's Thompson for three. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. And the point of emphasis in the game plan against Anthony Davis was to simply be more physical inside. Coach said we have to force him outside the paint and make him shoot those mid to long range shots. Sounds like they're willing to give up the outside shot to keep Davis from dominating the paint.
Allie, thank you. To the left wing. Outside Davis to snap the cold streak. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You know, Clark, 2024 saw Anthony Davis make his return to the All-Star game.
And really, B.A., such a pleasure to see him back on the court, healthy and producing. That's not been an issue. The issue has been him being hurt and not being able to be on the court. But he's a perennial All-Star when he's healthy and playing and doing exactly what he's done throughout his career at both ends, be a dominant center.
Thompson outside. Fires the three. He buries it from 3.
Such a silky, smooth stroke from deep. Thompson, excellent accuracy.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lillard. Here's Prince. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And here's Thompson for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Lopez. Misses off the right iron. The Mavericks trailing. Davis from long range. And that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Antetokounmpo can't connect.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Bucks. Tipped away. Stolen by Dinwiddie. He goes up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Dinwiddie so efficient, making the most of his opportunity with good effect.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And another miss by Milwaukee. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Christie. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Dallas shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting for Dallas. Christie taking 2 shots.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. And so he makes both from the line.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Can't get it to fall.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Lively with the bucket.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Mavericks on top, up 4. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
And, you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
Rejected by Lopez.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
The Bucks trail. Antetokounmpo, right side. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And the basket by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo has got 5 now.
You know, Giannis wants to get a few steps closer, but he's worked really hard to make this mid-range shot more consistent.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. The ball's knocked loose. And there's the call on Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his first foul. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Outside, Green. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Good feed that time from Lillard. He knows his teammates rely on him to find them just like that.
Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
Both shots good from the strike. You know, when you think about how the Mavs play defense, so much depends on how they defend the point of attack. They've got great rim protection and rotations, but if they aren't stopping penetration, it's tough. Against contact, Giannis stays strong.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Here's Dinwiddie. Converts after the nice spin. Dinwiddie's gotten his second bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now Lillard. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Prosper. The Mavericks lead by 3. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Prosper. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Excellent at running the pick and roll. Dinwiddie just taking what he sees as available.
Green, a screen. For 3, here's Lillard. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Now Lively. Covered by Lopez. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. And it's Trent penetrating. Ooh, ripped away. Here's Dinwiddie. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Milwaukee with the ball. And here's Trent. Antetokounmpo outside. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. The Mavericks leading. Here's Christie. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Christie's got 7 now in this quarter.
Exactly what you've come to expect from Dinwiddie. A true combo guard will spread it around for you.
Antetokounmpo for 3. And another miss by Milwaukee. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Prosper. 3-pointer. It's not going to go for him. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Green with the ball. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Screen by Antetokounmpo. A big-time flush by Giannis.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a pick.
Spins. Dinwiddie with it. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Mavericks ahead, up 4. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Here's Irving. No made baskets yet. Outside for Davis. Pass to Gafford. Got it. Good job in the low post.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
The drive by Antetokounmpo. Kuzma for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Thompson with it. And it's Kuzma picking him up. No good on the 3.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Well, Clark, the first 9 years of his career, he played mostly power forward. But over the last 3, Anthony Davis playing a lot of center.
And I think his game has become more focused on staying in the paint, which is where he's dominant. He's added tons of strength over the years. He's using that to his advantage. He's always been one of the special players in the league, in my opinion. And he's still one of the top 15 guys in the league for sure.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Bucks trail by 3. "90 seconds into the second half now. Outside Porter. Pass to Lopez. Gafford grabs the miss. The Mavericks lead by 3. Here's Thompson driving inside. And the layup is good off the glass. Thompson's got 5.
When he's moving at full speed, Thompson can be really tricky to handle.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel. We have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Clock at 6. Here's Prince. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
You know, Prince is far from just a shooter and penetrator, folks. I mean, this guy's got a nice feel for how to play inside, too.
Outside for Irving. Who poked away. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
One of the dominant dunkers in the league. Davis can put on the show in there.
Lopez. The 3. Here's Lillard. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Thompson outside. Oh, Clay takes the contact and finishes.
You know, sometimes you forget about how big Clay is as a guard. I mean, he can take a hit and still finish shots down low.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Shot clock at 5. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Dallas ball. Now over the lineup for your Bucks, number 34.
Dallas leading by 4. Thompson outside. Pass to Irving. Fires from deep. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Irving's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Antetokounmpo inside. Portis for 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
Drills it from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Prince with the bucket.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Kuzma for 3. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Milwaukee now. The offensive rebound. Out to Lillard. Three-pointer, no good. Now here's Dinwiddie. Tries the spin move. Up in time. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
An ideal way to end the quarter with Mo.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So it's Milwaukee now. They trail by 7. Lillard outside. Ooh, Lillard doing damage outside.
Watch out now. Lillard is smoking and looking to score every time he touches it.
Over to the wing. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Poke loose. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Christie. Up top, Dinwiddie. Here's Lively. Here's Dinwiddie. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Prince. And he throws it down with one hand.
Prince, a really solid athlete, throwing it down nicely there.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And a different look for Dallas. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. Despite the lead, Coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. BA?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Gafford. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Prince. Launches it. Knocks down the long J. Prince has got 10 points in just the second half.
Antetokounmpo is a player who does a little bit of everything and all of it really well. Check out that pass.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Mavericks leading. Gafford the screen. Here's Irving. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Beyond his wingspan, Giannis's timing is what makes him a special shot blocker.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
It's turned into a showdown here, dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Pass to Lillard. Here's Prince. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Nice move. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Milwaukee in the lead. Lillard outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes. Anthony Davis showing you he's in control when the spotlight is on.
Portis for three. And no good. Mavericks trail by 3. Thompson outside. Thompson goes up. Soft touch off the glass.
Fantastic to see Klay Thompson deliver when his team needs a basket most.
Kuzma outside. It's Prince on the wing. Pass to Portis. 6 to shoot. Antetokounmpo with it. He's guarded by Gafford. That three's off the mark. And Dallas with possession. Davis. And the shot goes down. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
AD just shoving past the inside contact that time. Powerful move getting it done.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Portis outside. Goes up on the wing. And another miss by Milwaukee.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
AD staring them down and letting them know this ain't over yet.
Dame goes in to halt the run. Portis. And it's in. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings it within 1. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. There's 48 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Irving. Pass to Prince.
So disruptive. Thompson's defensive instincts are off the charts.
Lopez, the screen. Down low. Out to Lillard. 4 on the clock. Over Washington. Mavericks with a rebound. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Davis with a rebound. And now they foul and stop the clock. So the first one drops. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 5-point game.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
Here's Lillard. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. And so it's Dallas winning this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the